I appreciate your sharing, and I agree with everything you said.
Good, Sterling. Okay, welcome. Mary Beth, welcome.
Hello.
Nice to have you here.
Thank you. It's great to be here. Neale, I feel like the name of this e-treat is a little bit based on M. Claire's poem that you've read to us, that you read to us at the beginning, and that you've read to us on previous e-treats, her poem Shine. And I was going to ask you some questions about your relationship with M. Claire. Well, specifically, I was going to ask you if this, I know you've been married a number of times, and I was going to ask you if this was your longest relationship. Is it?
By far. Yeah,
And so,
M. Claire is a poet and a professional poet. She's had her books published. And they've actually they've won awards. So she's an award-winning published poet. And but, I fell in love with her after knowing her about 6, 7 minutes. And so I decided that I wanted to spend the rest of my life with her. And fortunately, she, for whatever weird reason, decided she wanted to do the same thing with me. So yeah, we found each other, and it's been my longest marriage. We've been together now 17 years. So that's, people can tell me they've been together with their spouse for 25 or 30 years or 40 years. So I realize that 17 years isn't a great big deal, but for me, it is my longest relationship by far. Most of my other relationships, most of my other significant relationships lasted, 3, 5, maybe 6 or 7 years. And then I couldn't make it any further. So the answer is yes, it's my longest relationship.
which leads me into my next question, which I think I already know the answer to, and it's a simple yes no. Uh, when you asked God in your angry letter, what does it take to make life work? Would you say that now, these decades later, you know the answer? You've made life work?
Well, those are two different questions. Do I know the answer and have I made life work? Those are two different questions. The answer to the first question is yes. I do think I know the answer. I think that the 3,000 pages of the Conversations with God, 9 dialogue books, provide me with sufficient answers. May not be the answers for everyone. I'm not suggesting for one single solitary minute that the answers are everyone's answers. But for me, I know the answers. Now, have I made life work? Yeah, except when I haven't. Except when I have. Except when I haven't. Have I made life work 100% of the time? No. But have I made life work more of the time than I used to? Yes. So the answer to your question is, have I made life work? I've made it work better, for sure, and much more at the time than I used to. No question about that. But is it working all the time? No. Like, for instance, um, I was going to make a joke with Charlie, but I'm not going to make a joke because he might not think it was funny. But I was going to say that, for instance, I have to talk sometime today with Charlie, and if you call that making life work, that would not be part of it. Just a joke, just having some fun. See, what's nifty about Kirsten? Kirsten gets every joke I tell. She smiles no matter every joke I tell. She says, I know when he's just being funny, and I know when he's being serious. So, but, anyway, the answer is, yeah, I'm making life work. And sometimes it's not working so well because I don't pay attention. To get serious for a moment. When life is not working for me, it's because I don't pay attention to what I know, to the answers I've been given in my conversations with God. So all I have to do is pay attention to the answers I was given. Make sense?
Thank you so much, Neale. Thank you for your generosity, for spending time with us, and thank you for the way you answered Tamara. You're so intuitive and filled with wisdom, and we're so blessed and lucky to get this opportunity to talk directly with you.
What a nice thing to say. I don't feel very filled with very much wisdom, but your check is in the mail.